Hey guys, Sword here. And first of all, this is going to be another vlog with Minecraft because a lot of people love Minecraft. And second of all, it looks fuzzy to me. This video in post-production looks funny and fuzzy to me. It just doesn't seem right. This is the first video that, after all, that I've been, recording and setting up in this brand new computer. I'm still using the same program, Arcsoft Showbiz, the same HD PVR. It's probably because it was updating itself while I was recording, so if that was the case, then I know now not to actually start filming while the updates are happening. So that's probably why it looks fuzzy. I don't know. I just recently went to the power plan and actually changed the power plan to high performance. So I don't know if that has to do with anything, but when I actually had it on balance as a default setting, I couldn't even watch a YouTube video. A 2-minute YouTube video took me at least 6 minutes to view, and especially that it actually went to 240p, the lowest that can go, and I still couldn't watch it. Well, granted that this is the second day that I've actually had this computer set up, that it's actually downloading the updates, and as well as that I've downloaded, what's it called, Adobe Reader. I'm lagging right now. I've downloaded what's it called, Adobe Flash Player. I've downloaded Java. I've downloaded DxTory. I still need to learn how to use DxTory because that's the best out there apparently, and I just downloaded it yesterday. Alright, and then there's other things I've downloaded as well, so probably that has to deal with a lot of it, but right now this video looks fuzzy to me, and if it actually fixes it during the rendering, then I won't have anything to worry about it, and that's just something I have to get used to. But till then, it just looks fuzzy to me. That's all I'm going to say. If it does look fuzzy after the video has been uploaded, then there's something I need to do to fix this. But regardless, I'm liking this new computer. I just had to change from Windows 8 to actually Google Chrome because I hate Windows 8 so much. It's supposed to make things a lot easier, but it just makes it look like it's more complicated than it is. And I like simplicity. And it's probably because not everything is caught up to date with Windows 8 as they are trying to catch up to Windows 8. Then eventually everything's gonna revert to Windows 8. So I'm just gonna have to get used to it and stop complaining about it. I just can never win anymore, can I? Oh well, moving on. So what's going on is I'm going to be using a lot of TNT onto the skylight because I'm still working on the skylight little by little, and once we're done with that, we're going to move on to the other skylight, and then from there we're just going to see what goes on from there. And then yeah, can't wait. So for today, I want to talk about my proudest moment because Pistol244 Gaming has asked me what is my proudest moment, and this has to do with RuneScape because this is the first thing I ever thought of when I saw that question, and I'm just gonna go with it. That's how I am. The first thing that comes to mind, I just go with it, and let's see what happens from there. Well, in the game of RuneScape, there are Jagex Moderators, of course, that they are the administrators or the people who actually run the game, and then there are Player Moderators, which are people who are chosen by Jagex to help maintain the RuneScape community and become role models and have to deal with a lot of rule breakers too. But yeah, when people report anyone who's being bad or breaking the rules, the report goes to Jagex and then they handle it. It's the same thing with a player moderator. If they see a person breaking the rules, they just report them, and they are prioritized over regular players because, of course, when a player moderator reports, it must be bad and has to be taken or be dealt with quickly, and then they go onto the regular players' reports. That's how it is. I don't know. It's not favoritism, but still, they have to prioritize things, and that's how they do it over there. So yeah, a lot of things you guys could actually read up upon, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that people don't know, and I'm not even breaking any rules by talking about this because they actually encourage player moderators to talk about what goes on in the process. So even though I'm an ex-player moderator, I feel like I could actually tell you guys this information because one day I'll probably become a player moderator again because I got him taken away, but I'm going to explain how that happened anyways. But let's get on with it. I'm going to talk about it right now for those who actually do play RuneScape and want to know something about this. So what we have here is my proudest moment. Again, with player moderators, they are the people who are role models, that they know the rules well, they play the game regularly, they have the knowledge to actually help people out, and pretty much they are part of the community and they try to help people out. Well, back then I actually made it a goal that I wanted to become a player moderator just for the fact that I want to help people out. So every now and then, whenever I see a rule breaker, I just report them and move on with my life. And then I see that it wasn't going to happen anytime soon, because it's like, I've done this for so long. What do I have to do to get to this point? Then I just figured I'm done with it. If it happens, it happens, and then I'll move on with my life from there. And then, of course, what happens actually happened, if that made sense. Like, one day I was just gonna log into the game, and then apparently I got a message saying, well, I got a message in my inbox, and I'm wondering, what the heck is this? So I went to my inbox, and it said that, congratulations, or something like that. It's like, you have been chosen to become a player moderator. When I read that message, I was like, I couldn't even contain myself. I literally yelled out, "Oh my God, yes!" And well, my family members heard, and they was wondering what the heck's going on. And then I tell them, and then congratulated me, because apparently that something like this is kind of somewhat honorable, even though it's a video game, but you still get chosen by the people who run by this game to become a role model for everybody else. So it was kind of a good thing. My parents were happy about it, that I was able to accomplish something in the video game that has, I don't even know if it has anything to deal with what could actually use in a resume, because that would be interesting to use as a resume. It's like, I've been a moderator of this game, and I've handled this, this, and this. I don't even know if that would work, but still, can you imagine? Well, moving on. It's just like, you have to go through a process. They tell you that you have to go to the applications, you got to put in your name, you got to put in your information, and then you got to wait some time before everything is set into place, that they put the power, or put the little, what's it called, coding into your character, so you're able to do this and other players can't. Because what player moderators are able to do, they are able to right click a player just to report them, so you don't actually have to manually type up their name, so that it's easier for player moderators to report a person, especially when they have like a lot of spaces or zeros and O's, which gets a little bit complicated. So yeah, they have a little bit of advantage on that. So that's what they do. They are able to report people who have difficult names to read, of course, but that's not really much of a case. Is that player moderators are there to help players out. If anyone's like going out of line, just keep spamming everybody, they're able to actually mute the player until a Jagex moderator reads the report, and then they'll take the situation from there. But until then, the player would be muted for 48 hours until the Jagex moderators see the report, and then they take action from there, whether that they're going to extend the mute or they're just going to lift it, that it wasn't that big of a deal and they can move on with their lives. But of course, players always has a grudge, and they'll continue to do the stuff that they do because they never learn. Okay, a little bit of rant over. So I became a player moderator after a good month, and then yeah, when I told my friends like, hello, then they had a little crown in it. Again, player moderators have a crown next to their name to signify that they are a player moderator and they are not a fake. So when I said hello, and that player moderator crown, that silver crown right next to my username popped up, and all my friends were like really happy, or like they were saying congratulations, they were going OMG, and a lot of them was like, I expected you to become a player moderator, you played this game for so long, you know how things are done. And then yeah, life went on from there. And I gotta say, I've learned a lot from becoming a player moderator. I learned that people either respect you, fear you, or pretty much hate you. Because being a player moderator, people say that you are a goody-goody two-shoes, or that you are a brown-noser, or enough to get to that point. And really, that's not how it works. Just, you know the rules, you've been involved with the community, you see that a player's acting out or a player's being over the line, you just report them, you move on with your life, and then eventually Jagex is going to see, oh, this guy has been with us or playing this game for a long time, and he knows a lot of things, and he could be a good role model for everybody else. Things have changed, of course. I probably may talk about this in another time if you guys are interested, or I could just talk about that in a RuneScape vlog, so that will actually be somewhat relevant. That was the word I was looking for, but still, that was my proudest moment. I'm not gonna lie, that is my first proudest moment that I've ever figured out, because I played the game for so long and I was able to actually help people out. So of course that would be my proudest moment. So now I want to ask, what is your proudest moment? Feel free to actually comment down in the comment section below to tell us your proudest moment ever. And if you want to make a video response, feel free to do so. Just make sure that it has to deal with what is going on with the video. And then look at this. Wheeler blew up. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I wanted to see it. Oh my god. It was just that Wheeler's like he heard me laughing. I was laughing so hard and he was wondering what the heck is going on, and then all of a sudden he sees the TNT fly towards his face and explode. And yeah, gotta love those moments. He didn't have anything anyway, so it didn't really matter. But either way, TNT's explosions. TNT is explosion. What am I saying? I am so tired. TNT is dangerous to work around, so you gotta be careful, especially when I'm holding the TNT blocks. But again, that's my proudest moment. Share us your proudest moment, and I thank you, Pistol244 Gaming, for actually messaging me that question. So you can check out his channel because he actually makes video game commentaries as well as video game videos as well. But until then, I have nothing to say. Maybe I'll continue this on another day, but until then, have a nice day everybody. I am SwordKing090 and I will see you in the next video.